We are trying very hard to kind of increase that education as to how aromatherapy can be very good and very important for cancer patients as well, right? Again, as I said, maybe as essential oils like Lang Lang. So 2 of our products I feel work very well with cancer patients, because cancer patients have chronic anxiety in a way, right? Because before they go in for their treatment, they are very anxious. Obviously, after their treatment, they do not get very good sleep. And during the treatment also, they feel very nauseous in nature. Yeah. Now, there are a lot of essential oils that can help you with this condition. Especially, for example, our Calm, which is Self-Care, which is a anxiety relieving roll-on. They can apply it on your pulse points right before the IV treatment, and it again has Lang Lang. It's extremely, calming in nature, which helps them before the treatment, as well as using any of our dream range at night to kind of sleep better, deeper, faster, again, just for their body to recover.
Thank you, Ankita, for talking to Slowfix about your brand, Secret Alchemist. First, I want to know the personal story behind the brand. Like, how did you get drawn into this world of aromatherapy and essential oils?
So honestly, it's a story starting 30 years ago. It started with my mother. She's a certified clinical aromatherapist. She had done her course in Bombay as well as in London with the Shirley Price University. And she was the visionary, I would say, who got into the field of aromatherapy. She believed that Mother Nature would be the true healer, and that's where she believed in the science of it, and she wanted to learn about it. Honestly, hats off to her to think 30 years ago that this is something that will become huge. She had huge faith in it. She studied it intensely, and she was doing it at a very localized level. So she had her own chain of salons where she used to make these products and sell these products. It was at a very local level. She had a huge clientele still, I would say. People were ardent fans of her products. Honestly, how I got immersed was since childhood, I used to help her make these products, right? Whether it was putting those labels on the bottles, whether it was helping her package these, help her make it last minute, to the extent as a teenager using these products, right? Like pimples were a huge issue. I used to use her own pimple gel, hair fall, hair growth, all oils I have used all my entire childhood, and I saw how beneficial I found them. Even my personal story is I have always struggled with endometriosis. It's a huge problem. Not many people talk about it, but it was her concoctions that helped me, I would say, balance my hormones, something that kind of helped me cope with a lot of issues early on, and it was all thanks to aromatherapy. She was doing it for more than 20 plus years, and she decided to retire somewhere in 2019. And so I'm an architect by profession. I had studied architecture. I was working with a firm. I was doing high-end residential projects, and that's where the first wave of COVID hit. Yeah. I was sitting at home, and I'm one of those people who cannot sit at home, and mom was planning to just retire. Both of us were sitting, and she was continuously getting calls from her clientele asking for those products, like, why did you discontinue? Why are you retiring? I want those products. Yeah. And I was like, need to do something about this. And I was like, Mom, considering it's COVID, and I could see how people were becoming more and more aware of their stress levels. People were becoming more conscious of how anxious they were. I think COVID was like a wake-up call for everybody that wellness is needed. We need to take care of our well-being. Yeah. And I felt it was at that point, it was that, that realization that aromatherapy can do so much. Yeah. I myself being used it, my mom being such an ardent believer, having that scientific background, that formulations of 30 years of research was there. I was like, I need to make a brand out of this. So I honestly, coming from a design background, I sat the entire COVID period, I kind of rebranded it, repackaged it, and launched a website with products that were not only catering to, I would say, hair and skin, but also I was very clear that I wanted to make it wellness centric, which is the reason I launched 2 more categories, which was the roll-on category as well as the relief category, which were all from a ailment based approach. So honestly, this has been my journey. Even though the brand is fairly new, it's 3 years old, I feel like its history goes back to more than 30 years with my mom starting it, and me taking that recipe, taking those formulations, and kind of just repackaging it and selling it today.
Tell me your mom's name.
Samantha Thadani.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sumi.
Yes. Yeah. Sumi. Samantha Thadani. Yes.
Okay. Now you talked about ailments and relief.
Correct.
Right? So this is an area which is slightly in like an ambiguous space, right?
Correct.
We don't really know the science that is backing it, but we know it helps. My personal experience with frankincense has been that it has helped me immensely.
Right.
But I don't know exactly what has helped.
Correct.
Can you talk a little bit about how aromatherapy works in the body?
So I completely understand, right? Like, I feel very sad that people in India are still not versed with aromatherapy. They still are learning about it. So aromatherapy primarily works in two fashion, which is through inhalation and through topical application. As the word suggests, aroma, which means fragrance, and therapy, which means treatment. So in inhalation, what happens is, for example, you apply it on your pulse points. Pulse points are where the blood is closest to your skin, so the absorption level is way faster. So you apply it to your pulse points. It basically triggers your olfactory nerves in your nose, and it sends signals to the limbic part of your brain, helping you to say calm down, just helping you to balance your hormones, and overall helping in relaxation. So it's either through inhalation, which is through, say, roll-ons, through diffusers, through candles, any way in which you're inhaling the aroma. The other way these essential oils work is through topical application, where you actually massage it into your body. So a very important thing is, essential oils by themselves cannot directly be applied to the body. It needs to have a carrier. So in topical application, we mix it with any kind of carrier oil, whether it's coconut, whether it's jojoba, whether it's almond, anything which is good for your skin. We make it into massage oils. We massage it on your body. Skin being your largest organ, the oils get absorbed into your bloodstream, and it aids in lymphatic drainage, increases blood circulation, which all helps in kind of relieving you of your symptoms. So whether it's joint pain, whether it's body toning, that's where essential oils are critical in a topical application format. So these are the two ways in which essential oils work. You can have various form factors. The entire science behind it is that it has to be inhaled to trigger your limbic system, or through skin absorbed into your bloodstream to aid in that lymphatic drainage.
Okay. Does it help in chronic illnesses, like chronic lifestyle illnesses, chronic illnesses, like so many people are dealing with that kind of thing? You mentioned endometriosis, like so many women, millions of women suffer this disease.
Correct.
So can you tell me what oils, say for example, works for endometriosis?
Correct.
Like give me like a few examples of oil combinations or oils that will work in chronic conditions.
Correct. So see, you have to understand there's a lot of how we like to say is that we are one stop before you pop a pill. What I mean is, it helps you, essential oils help you manage your symptoms on a daily basis. Now, why do chronic illness happens? One of the major reasons is, for example, stress, sleep. If you're not sleeping those 8 hours, I mean, it's so important. It leads to so many chronic illness. Or if your stress levels are not sorted during the day, it again leads to kind of inflammation in your body and helps you age faster and creates a lot of havoc in your body. So essential oils are great for managing those symptoms on a daily basis. I feel before you get even a chronic illness, it's very important that you incorporate aromatherapy from day one, right? Which is, for example, oils that you're asking for example, lang lang, right? I feel that is my absolute hero ingredient, and not many people are well versed with it. It's the champa oil. There are so many studies, so many, even AIMS University has published a study how it helps with anxiety, it helps with stress, it helps you to sleep better. It's one of those essential oils that can help you solve a lot of your ailments from day one. So in chronic illness, obviously now depends upon what the chronic illness is. If it's something related to, say, even myositis, where there is a lot of joint pain, muscle ache, all of that, there are oils like clove, which helps in increasing blood circulation, or lemongrass that increases in lymphatic drainage, that can help you feel better. So depending upon the symptoms, there are a lot of essential oils for each and every ailment. But I would sincerely suggest people to incorporate essential oils from day one, because before they get chronic in nature, it's very important. Today everybody is facing stress, everybody has sleep issues. India is supposed to be the third most sleep deprived country in the world. We need to solve for this today so that they do not get chronic. The reason autoimmune diseases are on such a rise is because we are not solving this on day one, which is the reason I want to incorporate products with Secret Alchemist that help you solve for these ailments on a daily basis.
You talked about ylang ylang, right?
Yes. Yeah, absolute hero as per me.
For stress and anxiety.
For stress and anxiety, the products, so even for all of our essential oils, which is self-care, which is for anxiety, and even calm, we have 3 variants in calm, all being centric over ylang ylang, because it's an absolute hero ingredient. A lot of people have heard about lavender. I consider lavender as a gateway drug, which everybody kind of knows about it. But not many people. I'm trying very hard to educate the masses about ylang ylang and its benefits. It's great for stress, great for anxiety. You can put it in a diffuser and have that diffuser in your room, and that itself will help you with so many of your
and what
ailments.
about women's health, endometriosis?
Yes, so considering I've suffered it myself, you have to understand PCOS, PCOD, endometriosis, all of them are a result of a lot of inflammation, a lot of stress, sleep related issue, today's lifestyle age problems, right? And if you go to a doctor, something that I also went through and it really bothered me, all doctors, the only solution they give you is to get pregnant, which is ridiculous an option. I honestly wanted to do something. My mom was really frustrated as well, and she was like, use these essential oils, it will help. It is something that I've launched in my range as well. It's called the PMS reliever. It basically are all the essential oils that helps you balance your hormones and helps you to like kind of calm down.
So it's a combination.
It's a combination of neroli, mandarin, everything that is very calming in nature and helping you balance your hormones. It's basically sending signals to your limbic part of your brain and helping you to balance and regularize your hormones. We expect you to use our products 5 days before the onset of the menses. Massage it on your abdomen. We are planning to create it in a roll-on format as well for all the women out there. But I myself, being struggling and using these essential oils, honestly, that's the reason why I feel today I have a kid, 1-year-old, and it's all thanks to kind of solving for my endometriosis from day one when it occurred. My mom, being my mentor, she helped me solve for it, and today like I am endometriosis free, right?
Wow.
So that's where I am a living example of how these essential oils work.
Yeah. And what about serious illnesses? For example, like Luke Coutinho has kind of recommended your oils to his patients. Say for cancer, you have worked with some cancer patients as well. Talk about that.
So, we are trying very hard to kind of increase that education as to how aromatherapy can be very good and very important for cancer patients as well, right? Again, as I said, maybe as essential oils like Lang Lang. So 2 of our products I feel work very well with cancer patients, because cancer patients have chronic anxiety in a way, right? Because before they go in for their treatment, they are very anxious. Obviously, after their treatment, they do not get very good sleep, and during the treatment also they feel very nauseous in nature. Now, there are a lot of essential oils that can help you with this condition, especially for example our Calm, which is a Self-Care, which is a anxiety relieving roll-on. They can apply it on your pulse points right before the IV treatment, and it again has Lang Lang, and it's extremely calming in nature, which helps them before the treatment, as well as using our any of our dream range at night to kind of sleep better, deeper, faster, again just for their body to recover. So we are trying very hard to kind of connect with the cancer patients, see what their demands is. A lot of people gave us the feedback that they feel extremely nauseous.
What helps with nausea?
With lemon,
big issue.
Yes, so all of these lemon, lime, ginger, all of these essential oils are great for nausea. Even just smelling them in maybe an essential oil format, just pure essential oil, if you smell them, it helps you with the nausea. So we are trying to kind of create a product there as well and help them, just always tirelessly working to help whoever we can.
Yeah. So finally, Ankita, tell me, there's so many products in the market, right? It's a huge market. Wellness itself is so huge now. So how do we recognize what is an authentic essential oil? Are there ingredients one should look into, or brands one has to trust? How do you recognize?
So unfortunately, yes, it's a very confusing market, right? You will have an essential oil like a lavender, which you are getting at 100 rupees, and a lavender which you will be getting at 1,000 rupees. Now, what you have to understand is, just to give an example, say of a rose oil, you need 1,000 tons of roses to kind of create 10 ml of rose oil. Now, imagine how expensive that would be, right? Like today, the rose oil that we purchase, 1 drop comes to approximately 400 rupees. Like that's how expensive it is. It's very important for people to use pure set of essential oils, because a synthetic variant will not give you that kind of a therapeutic response in their body. So obviously you should read the ingredients, you should see any synthetic variants are there. All of the essential oils should have their scientific name mentioned apart from the common name as well. But I can give you a simple hack. What you can do is you can take your any other essential oil. You can take Secret Alchemist essential oil as well. You take a piece of paper, you actually drop say 1 drop of the any other variant, and you drop our Secret Alchemist essential oils. You can keep it for 24 hours. If you see actually an oily ring present even 24 hours after dropping it on a piece of paper, that means it's not pure in nature. If it's a pure essential oil, there will be no ring, there will be no oiliness on the paper once evaporated after 24 hours. A simple hack that people can use, but obviously I feel like they should see the certification today on our website also. All the certificate of analysis are printed on our website, which shows the proper refractive index, shows the properties of the essential oils when we procured them. So you should look out for these certificates. You should see where it's coming from, where its originates. The brand should, kind of put the certifications out there, and that's exactly what we have done with Secret Alchemist. All the products have their certificate of analysis on our website.
Do you source from somewhere, or?
So considering the number of essential oils we use, we are trying very hard to obviously source all of them from India, but obviously none of them are not available in India just from the the topography or the climate perspective, which is the reason we have to kind of procure some of the essential oils from abroad. But yes, it's all across from India as well as some from Europe as well. Like some of the essential oils like German chamomile are only available there, so we have to procure them from international places, but trying very hard to kind of keep it in India.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ankita. This was lovely. So maybe we can just go and sample some oils with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So Ankita, tell me about your association with Samantha Ruth Prabhu, the actress.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Honestly, it's been an absolutely organic journey. She was using a lot of aromatherapy for her well-being needs, and she traveled all across the globe where she used a lot of essential oils. When she came back to India, she was actually trying to find a brand that did something similar, and that's how she came across Secret Alchemist. It was a DM from her that kind of changed our lives. She used our products for like more than a month, and she came back to us to tell us that she truly found relief, and the entire range was at par to the international standards to where she used the other aromatherapy products. And then through a lot of meeting with her, having a lot of Zoom calls with her as well, she came in as a co-founder because she truly believes in aromatherapy, has used it herself. She uses all of our products, and it's been a very organic journey and a super fun-filled journey because she and I, both of us, are equally passionate about aromatherapy and about wellness, industry in general.
And look at this. This is a
yes. So we created a journal with her.
It's a wellness journal.
Yes, it's a wellness journal that teaches you about the 5 pillars of well-being. So it's not only a journal; it actually helps you with various activities related to well-being as well. And it's non-dated, so there's absolutely no pressure. You could do it at your own pace. Obviously, with a very special note and signature from Samantha herself.
Yeah. So there is brain dump.
Yes, so much. All of us have it, right? Just dump it all there.
Energy tracker, brain dump, sleep tracker, daily gratitude.
Yes.
Okay.
And the 5 pillars of well-being it teaches as well.
So give me an idea about I think the calm and the dream roll-ons are the ones that are the really popular ones, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the calm stress relieving roll-on with obviously the goodness of Lang Lang, you can apply to your pulse points. These two are our absolute bestsellers, Calm and Dream, which is the reason we kind of use these formulations in body cream as well as a mist format.
Okay.
So these are the body creams. It's very easy. Apart from having shea butter, which is hydrating in nature, it also helps you to be stress-free during the day. And then
really nice.
Yeah, we have the Dream Cream, which is with the goodness of cocoa butter, again extremely nourishing in nature, and then helping you to sleep faster and deeper at night.
This for the
Same
body.
formula. Yes, for the body.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we also converted it actually into mist format. So we have that same formulation again for a person who's working, can just spritz it on their body or can spritz it anywhere around them to kind of feel calming during the day, as well as the same mist for night to be sleep inducing in nature. You apply it to your pillow and it just helps you to sleep faster and deeper.
Okay. And you have these kind of
yes, so essential kits, there are a lot of people who kind of like to bundle up our roll-ons depending upon their well-being needs. So that's where we give them, in a pack of 2, pack of 3, pack of 4. We have a lot of these essential kits where they can kind of customize it themselves.
Yeah. And I can smell ylang ylang in all of these products.
Yes, as I told you, it's my absolute hero. So yes, this is the range we have. We also have our body oils, which is like a joint pain oil, again, which aids in lymphatic drainage. We have our Tone body massage oil, helping you to kind of
So
tone.
what does the joint pain oil have? What are the oils?
So clove, rosemary, everything that kind of increases blood circulation, and that's where helps you relieve the symptoms of the joint pain.
Okay.
Tone, again, the hero ingredient would be lemongrass, fennel, everything aids in lymphatic drainage, helping you to kind of tone.
Yeah.
Our hair oils also are actually a great seller because all of them have rosemary, have as carrier oils also they have castor, they have almond, everything that's very nourishing for the hair. And then they have curry leaves, they have rosemary, thyme, all of these essential oils. I'm sure your dadi also must have told you how curry leaves are great for hair fall. So we have all of those ingredients in our hair oils as well.
True. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.